Good morning, people. Welcome into your morning stream on YouTube. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful morning. I'm very tired, but we're back with the morning streams. Like, I'm doing stuff in the morning anyway, so you might as well watch me do it live, because it's fun. Why not? I hope you guys are having a brilliant, brilliant day so far. It's a bit rubby out there. It's a bit cloudy out there, but there is sun trying to poke through. The sun is trying to poke through. Hello, Dave. How are we, sir? Abdullah, welcome in, mate. Hills, how you doing? Az, I hope you're having a good day, mate. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Lewis, how you doing? Kai Broom, Davey as always, how you doing, dude? Welcome in, welcome in. How are we all doing? Look how tired I look. Look at that, look at those bags. Look at those bags. Both sides, absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I'm just putting together one of the marquee matchups with leftovers, basically. With leftovers. Transfer market, position, goalkeeper, Ligon. Is Marseille's goalkeeper still Mandanda? Big Steve, no, Paul Lopez. He's the main one at the moment. There you can go. Come 100 times better, mate. Honestly, I enjoy streaming in the morning. I do enjoy it. It's just it can be very tiring. It can be very, very tiring. Let's go with Camavinga maybe. Camavinga. I need a Real Madrid player. Bigger than the as a man could pay 20p for, basically that. Basically that. Countries region max 4. Honestly, I can't tell you how much these marquee matchups anger me. It angers me so bad how complicated they make this stuff. Like, Foot Economist being a bell end as usual. Nightwing. Hello folks, how are you? Let me move the chat over here so I can see you better. Hello Jan, how are you doing, mate? Welcome in. No city, no city. Right, I've already got one of them. Well, that's a bit annoying. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Just got 9 wins to qualify for your first time. Things you love to see. I've just sold my whole team because I'm sick of it. I'm bored of it. I'm not going to lie. My whole team's just gone kaput. Goodbye. So now I've got to try and find a way to make this work better. Position, right mid, La Liga Santander. I need like a half decent rating on it. Looks like, oh, what we're doing. 77 is the best we're getting. So I've got 6 countries and regions. So let's go. Let's go a French centre-back from Ligue 1. I think got Veggie, had unit 9:30 and 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I've just started on the treatment on my put him there. So now we skip rid of one more country. Let's go for a French striker. Yeah, I just started treatment for my immune system and it has absolutely taken it out of me. Like, it's taken it out of me badly. Yesterday was just, ugh. I was kind of happy when my my power went, I'm not even going to lie. I was like, up, cool. There we go, finally got it. Is there any investment in this life? Depends how many coins you got, mate. It's a very, very wide-ranging question. It all depends on how many coins you've got. Prime, got players pack. They've all got minimum ratings. Oh, hello. Hello. I've already got him like 15 times, but it's not a fit birthday. I keep packing promo cards, right? And they keep being sent the terrible promo cards. Every single time. They keep being the bad ones. Cragno. Let me take a photo of this. I started it on Tuesday, so I started the first dose at the hospital about last Friday, I think it was, Thursday, Friday, and then they give me a tablet to start taking, and I tell you now, they are absolutely like, they say I'll get used to them after a while, but they are absolutely like finishing me at the moment, like finishing me. Liverpool enter. Wait. We can throw Cragno better, yeah. Let's throw Cragno better than this. So Cragno. Let's put Vela in the corner here. Because he'll bang the rating up a little bit. Well, you can sit in the corner there, bad boy. Oh no, that was random, what? 100k you don't invest in. Tonight you can invest. Tonight you can invest in Serie A silvers. Serie A silvers? Any silvers. Sorry. You can invest in silvers tonight. That 100k is no coin. That's not enough, it's nothing. Nowhere near enough to invest. Plays the same country region minimum 3. Leagues minimum 4. Like, what is this? Like, seriously, what are these stupid requirements for something so basic like this? Honestly, it annoys me so much. Why are you making people jump through hoops? $100k is nowhere near enough to see that silver. No, it didn't. No. CDM. So we go Palinha, I think, is what we'll go for there. PSG always bottle it, mate. PSG always... Like, they're never not going to bottle it. It's PSG. They're always going to bottle. Every single time. You can guarantee a bottling from PSG. They're not a club. There's a group of individuals. There's a video on it yesterday, Abdullah. There's a video yesterday. I'm not here to hold your hand. Watch the videos. Learn how to trade. I'm here to guide you guys and help you guys in terms of trading, but I'm not here to hold your hand. Made 2 million bail last night. Love that. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. Put Nandes there. I've really got an Inter player though, do I? I probably should get an Inter player. Position, goal, centre back, Serie A. Let's see if Inter have got a decently cheap centre back. Ambrosio. Don't think I can use an Nokia because in he goes. Let's go with Italy. Got your attention then, what do you mean? Picks are with there. Picks are terrible for me. The picks were awful for me. Are there any left backs that are Italian that aren't in the Italian league? My guess is no. Can't repay how much money you made me. James, I love that, bro. Thank you for donating, mate. It means a lot. Please don't feel like you have to, but thank you very, very much for that. I'm glad you're making coins, mate. That's what we're all here for. That is what we are all here for. Things you love to see. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you very, very much. So we're not too far away from that. Like, leagues minimum 4. Hang on, where was the... So really what we need to do here is probably change this guy up a little bit. Right, let's go left back in my club. See if I've got any left backs of Italian. So that'll be in a moment. So let's go Serie B. What league is Emerson in? Isn't he Premier League? Oh no, is he Ligue 1? Yeah, he's Ligue 1. Wrong one. Well, you said Serie A still, mate. Honestly, I'm not getting started on that again. When do I sell my Serie A Res? When do I sell my Serie A Res? He'll do. Mr. Emerson will do. In you get, matey. In you get. Right, so we've got 4 leagues at the moment. Let's try and find... I know you get mad when people are... I've got... Can we see a profit soon? Ideally, James, yeah. So, it's just about EA giving us multiple SBCs to acquire Team of the Weeks. So, yesterday we had the mid-prime that's repeatable. So, we've got that there. And hopefully today, EA will go and give us something that is... Position, gold, 2 seconds. That requires them again. And that's the hope. That's the only way that you're going to guarantee yourself to get it, basically. That's the hope there. And that's where it'll come from. But this is why I said in the video... When we did the video, I said, don't go unassigned. If you need to open packs up, don't go unassigned. That's why it's important that you don't go unassigned. If you need to open packs up, then don't go unassigned. Diamante. Diamante into there. Dubs. Leagues minimum 4. That's 5. It's cool. That'll do, wouldn't it? Who cares? They're all cheap. Oh, another birthday token. When do we get the tokens? Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow we get the tokens? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Jan, it's the point. There's no... It's a team of individuals. Like, Messi was terrible last night. I mean, he's been terrible since he's gone there. But Messi was awful last night. And there's only so much he can do when people aren't performing, don't get me wrong. But he wasn't good. He wasn't good yesterday. And it's the same thing over and over again. It's because they're a team of individuals. They are not a team together. It's just let's buy as many players as possible. That's a dub. Let's buy as many players as possible and hope it sticks. And that's what it's all about. And that's what they've been about for years, PSG. CJ, I'd work with silvers, but you could probably start thinking about working with special cards. You could probably start thinking about working with special cards, but silvers is really... There's a lot of profit right now in silvers, like a huge amount. Premium God Players pack, that'll do. Let me break it down, let me break it down. Should you invest in Inform Jeremy? If he's discard price still, then yeah. It's a no-brainer. You can't lose coins. Messi was not good. I didn't say he was good. But that was the point I made. He didn't play well. I literally just said he didn't play well. What are you talking about? I just said Messi didn't play well last night. Messi's been poor since he's gone there. Yeah, that's the point, Az. And Potter's never been given a chance there. When you look into it, Potter's basically asked for specific ways to grow and improve that team, and he's never been given that since he started there. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. But PSG, they don't. People don't. It's about selling shirts. It's about a brand and whatnot. They will. I can guarantee you, PSG will never win the Champions League until they have, like, either brand new ownership or owners that understand how football works. It's more than just throwing money at it. Way more than that. Matip. Visual Matip. Messi weren't good in the first half. Messi made a few passes in the first half. He did nothing. Messi gets his thing, right, where everyone goes, oh my god, wow, he made a pass. It's no, bullshit. He was terrible in the first half. He just made some passes. Nothing that he did was special in the first half. Nothing that he did was beyond anything that any other player on that pitch could have done. This is a guy being paid like £500,000 a week on something stupid like that. When it's Sanchez and Tchouaméni and got Messi, Messi, exactly. Is bulk buying from market matchups still good for... I don't like it, I never have always. I prefer bulk buying from market matchups. James, I'm good, mate. How are you, sir? So, for example, tonight, right, if we look at the... Let's go and have a little look at the Syria. We'll take a look at it for now. So the prices will get updated on the website tonight because I know we're definitely getting supply. So the Syria, for example, is 500 coins. There's one for 350. Let's buy that. So this is if you want to make profit now, you can do this. Anything below that 500 is good to buy. But tonight is 500, so Syria, basically discard price, you can't really go wrong on. But this is like, you can flip that back on for instant profit, by the way. So you flip that back on for 700 coins. Montipo. Like, that's how you trade with silvers. That's how you trade with silvers. Got a few hundred silver MLS. Any other recommendations? They should be sold now. Tonight is when you want to buy those because you're going to get supplied tonight. I looked yesterday at the prices and they've not shifted much for a couple of days, so we're in a good place. But like all these Insignias and whatnot I've got, I'm still holding them. But I refuse to go on the side. That's why I bought the cards I bought. Because I won't go down the sign this week. Nope. No one assigned. Nope. Wait, have off-league stuff risen? It has. Off-league stuff has risen. It's up, but it's not up massively. What badge is that? Lugano. It literally looks like a copy-paste of Inter. Yeah, nothing's up really. We can wait. I'm assuming the Spanish are up because of the old minimum X amount of leagues. That's why these guys are up. But no, it's fine. We'll hold them. Okay, so another. If you've got low coins and you want to invest, Major Nation, sorry. Like 350 coins, like this is a no risk at all. This is no risk. Go out and buy everything at 300 to 350 and leave it in your club. Just buy one of each. Buy one of each and leave it in your club. Do that for every single nation. Like none of this stuff should be sitting here. This stuff should not be sitting here. And that should be sent to club and whatnot. We'll reflip this on. Because I don't know what I've got in my club at the moment. Yo, Kevin, how you doing? Hang on, Kevin, weren't you the one that was being massively racist in the Discord? I'm almost certain you were. German, these should all be bought up. None of these should be sitting here. These are way, way, way too low right now. Low budget, you should be buying those up, holding on to them until they rise. So when do you think they will rise? The silvers. So League SBC silvers, if you buy them at 6 PM, they'll rise. They'll rise. And if you buy these silvers, just when we get an SBC that requires a lot of rares. Morning, Craig. How are you, sir? Yeah, I think Messi and Ronaldo's like, real time has gone. They're old now, man. They're older. But I'll say something to everyone now. Everyone that talks to me about how Messi is better than Ronaldo, I understand the difference in ages. And how Ronaldo can still do it, and Messi to me is falling away. Ronaldo's done it for a lot longer. A lot longer. You posted stuff in the Discord. You're fun swat. How you doing, mate? Welcome in. Just want to test and see what the recording is like. As I'm talking at the moment, I just want to test what it's like so I can get an idea. Because for some reason my computer's just slowed down the last couple of days and needs a clean up, I think. It's true, as. Whether you like it or you don't. How old's Messi and how old's Ronaldo? You can fanboy it all you want. Messi is 34. Ronaldo's 37. 3 years older. But it said Kevin Halvorsen in the Discord. I'd probably prefer the menu grinding, James, yeah. Oh, I'm probably sure it is. I'm tired, but that's it. Let's have a look at this. As I'm talking at the moment, I'm trying to test what it's like so I can get an idea. But for some reason, my computers have slowed down the last couple of days and needs a clean up, I think. Oh, that's good. That's good. I just pinged the message to you. Yo, Rox, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Morning, February. How you doing? Welcome in, dude. Right. I cannot see chat. Well, I might be able to see chat a little bit there, but it'll be better once I've sorted it out. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below and make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. I do just want to say thank you very, very much to everyone that subscribed recently, commented, liked the videos. Channel is growing really quickly again, which is massively appreciated. With that in mind, if you are enjoying the videos, please do drop a like. Feel free to comment with any questions, queries. You'll see on my other videos, I try and answer back to every comment if I can. I set aside an hour or two every evening to do so. So all that awesome stuff. Check out Foot Trading as well. We've got guys who have subbed recently within the last week or two that have already made their first couple of million coins. I promise you, you will make millions. You'll never need to spend money on FIFA points and you'll have one of the best teams in the game. And the subscriber tournament for prizes does get going next week. We're going to have the awesome tournaments for subscribers, and in the long term we've got content creator tournaments coming as well. You guys have the chance to win the ability or opportunity to play against other content creators like me and whatever. But basically we're going to go over some basic things that you guys should be doing right now to make coins in this game. There's a lot of really basic things for all budgets that you guys can do. And you guys know I don't want to long these videos out as much as I possibly can, so we'll get straight into it. We'll start talking about lower budget stuff. First things first, tonight we're getting marquee matchups. The silver market is already extremely low. Throughout the week, it has dipped. We've had lots of silver supply and it keeps coming down. Now is the perfect time to buy. If you are a website subscriber, every single thing you need is in the silver area on the website that we launched recently. If you're not though, this is how you go about finding prices. All you guys need to go and do on whatever console you're on is go and check the price of silvers on your console for each league SBC. So for example, Serie A, if there's only got 2 on there, that's not really the price, 550. I'd go about 550, 600 coins, for example, on Xbox for Serie A, for the silvers there. Bronzes, have a little look at. Again, not much different to that, realistically, pretty much the same. But being entirely honest, I'm going to buy that and sell it back on again. And what you're looking for is sort of a 30-40% drop after 6 PM tonight. So for me, if I was going to buy Serie A, I'd want to be spending no more than sort of 400 coins on them. That would be a really good place to be. That's going to be a very solid place for you guys to buy. And all you're doing is holding them for 24, 48 hours. Now, tomorrow, and from what we've heard, Team 2 of Foot Birthday is miles better than Team 1. I think Team 1 was good because of Ronaldo and whatnot, but Team 2 is meant to be unbelievable. So if that is the case, these cards will see quite a quick climb. Last week, by Saturday, some of the Serie A stuff was up at 1k. It was extraordinarily high. A really good league for trading with at the moment has been the La Liga Santander. Their prices have held quite nicely high. If you look at that, about 1,000 coins. They're a really good league. They tend to drop very quickly and bounce back very nicely. So that's important. Short-term hold. I was stunned this morning when I went on and saw that basically silver rares, we're going to silver rares actually, from major leagues are all sitting there at discard price. I don't know why people aren't buying these at the moment, but these are zero risk. All you need to do is go buy one of every card. So one of Inglese, one of Esposito, one Insigne. You buy one of each and you stick these in your club, okay? And once you've done that, you forget they exist. Until you see a daily SBC that says maybe 3 or 4 leagues and 9 rares, something like that. It will see these cards absolutely slam. It just needs to be something like that and they go absolutely crazy. And if you're not doing it, you're getting it wrong. It is such a basic way to make coins on this game. It's never been an issue. It's never been something that's been difficult. It's so easy to do, and people don't do it anywhere near enough. Everyone goes, oh yeah, look at me, I'm an icon trader. Look at me, I'm doing this. I'm like, it's not a problem. For that 200,000 coins you've gone and spent on that icon to make yourself 10k profit, I'll go and buy 50 silver cards for a 15k and make more than you're making from that. It's a no-brainer. It is easy. And look at this. 300 coins on an Argentinian centre-back that is rare. There's so few in this game for these cards. It's ridiculous. If you're not buying them, you're making an error. It's basically as simple as that. So yeah, lower budget that. But if you're high budget, you should still be buying these cards. There's no reason why you wouldn't be buying these cards. It's crazy to not, okay? Next thing to talk about is Team of the Weeks. It is not too late to buy Team of the Weeks. In fact, now is probably the perfect time to buy them. You've got the likes of 83 Hinteregger, sat there at 13k right now. Arguably even lower when the supply comes tomorrow. Obviously today we might see an SBC that sees him bounce, but as you're watching this video, I would be buying a couple of these Hintereggers without a doubt. 4, 5, 6 of him. Even at 12, 13k, he can't really drop much further than that because he'll get down to discard price. It just takes one SBC for him to bang. He's 83 rated and he's going for that price. Bizzo on PlayStation at 12k. Like, it's just 11.5 there, but allow for the fact he's probably closer to 12. It is unbelievably cheap. Even these discard ones down here. Like, these guys here, you can't really go wrong on. There's no risk on them. Zelarayan, 84 rated, and he's not fast discard on PlayStation, okay? It is ridiculously cheap. Gelson Martins, Endo, these cards are way too cheap. And it just takes one SBC for them to slam. And it'll be a party bag that needs you to do it for a token. Which we might get tonight. We might not get it tonight. We might get it in 5 days' time. Some people have gone unassigned on this stuff and they're waiting. Don't go unassigned. Unless you are not planning on opening anything and you're just going to play games over the weekend, go unassigned. If you're not wanting to, you want to open packs to do whatever it is, just go and buy 50. Just go and buy 50 because at 12k or 13k, if they get to 17, 18, 19k, you're making massive profit, like huge profit. Dan, the other owner of the site, is just going to put 95 million coins because he has 95 million coins. He's pure traded all year. He's going to put that into Team of the Weeks. And that's what you can do on the site. Literally, you can go and do that on the site. It is very easy. It doesn't take much work at all. And we always have the buy prices for these cards sat there chilling. It's really easy. Outside of that, we can continue talking about the Team of the Weeks. We can keep doing that because let's talk about these current Team of the Weeks and have a little look at these cards with chemistry styles on them. So let's have a little look at like Gelson Martins. Where is he? We've got him there. Gelson Martins. Let's go special. So right now, Gelson Martins is selling for basically 12.5, 13k. He's cheap, right? Look at him with a Hunter. Let's see the gaps with a Hunter. There you go. There are literally 0, right? So 2 things you can do here. The first, buy Gelson Martins, stick a Hunter on him, and sell him up for 18k. Hunters right now are selling for, if we have a little look, we'll go into detail of this in an actual video and I'll show you me doing it. But right now, if we go to consumables, where are they? Position modifier. What am I doing? Am I being weird at player chemistry style? There we go. Hunter. So right now you can get Hunters under 3k. I can almost guarantee if you go and buy a Hunter for 2,700 coins and buy Gelson Martins and stick him on the market for 18k, you probably make yourself a nice profit. You can buy him with Hunters on them standardly, but I can guarantee it pretty much will happen that way. It's just how it goes. People are lazy and they go, sod it, I'm just going to buy one with Hunter on it, and that's what it's going to cost me. They don't even check the difference in prices. They really don't. And it's not hard to do, but you can go and do that. Outside of that, let's head back over to FootWiz. We've got the current Foot Birthday team, yep. And that is it here in all this story. Now, most cards outside of packs have risen. But Kamada, for example, as an 87 rated at 19k, he is a buy. Straight up, he's a buy. I'll tell you that now. Because he's pretty much fodder price. All it needs is fodder to rise for him to rise. And he's got a limited amount of supply. So there's only so many Kamadas on the game once he goes out of packs. He is a buy. Doku, I'd say about 16 on Xbox, about 18 on PlayStation. You can get with Hunters, definitely a buy. Easy as that. Terrera in around 20k of a Shadow, he is a buy. These cards are no-brainers. Absolute no-brainers, because you can't really go wrong when you're buying cards that are about to go out of packs. Now, these cards, these 2 here, Kamada and Terrera, will be held up by fodder price. They'll be held up easily by fodder price. So you haven't got to run any risk of these 2 cards. Bebu as well, not far off fodder price either. these cards can be held up quite nicely by that. And if you can get them with position changes, Kamada as a centre mid, Kamada as a striker, Torreira as a striker, you can't really go wrong on these cards. They're guaranteed profit. So at those prices, go out and buy them. I can guarantee you make profit in the long term. Just be patient. They rise when fodder rises, and they rise slowly while they're out of pack. Same way that Smalling did and Bowen and those sort of cards. But that's all you should be thinking about right now. All the investments you need to make on the game if you really want to get involved. It's easy as anything right now to make coins. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Yo, Greg, how are you, mate? Daniel, I'm good, mate. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? Yeah, if anyone could drop a like, it'd be massively appreciated. Always appreciated if you guys can drop a like on the stream. I'm tempted to go in on Kamada. I might go in on Kamada. No, Kamada is fully discard price. It's fully fodder price. Kamada. Yeah, for tonight, Lewis. Just buy the 18k one, put him there. You too, Daniel, mate, you too. Bebu as well. Bebu's fodder price. Just gonna list him up because he's annoying, he's in the way. Can't see my base? What do you mean?
I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you.
There we go.
I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about
Dun 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 dun.
I miss you.
Good morning, Jade. John, how are we? I don't know what happened there. I did click it.
I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day.
So the team of the week, that's got him. Why on that one there?
You're doing okay.
Can't you see my face? That is weird.
Old days. Because
That's really weird.
and I just thought of you.
Dead mate got COVID. I mean, it is honestly, people don't realise how bad it is until they get it, and then they're like, I am absolutely dead. Like, it is horrible. I appreciate that podcast, mate. How you doing? If you can get Bebu at like 28k, it's a no-brainer to buy. Genuinely a no-brainer to buy. Like, it's guaranteed profit. Genuinely guaranteed profit.
The thought of you on the other side of the line. I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. No, I can't. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do.
Martin, check them. Go out onto FootWiz and have a little look at what they've been selling for. That's all you gotta do. Check what they've risen to in different times. Look at old Team 84s. Mate, we haven't got Rippy Search sorted out yet, not at all. We've got to get them sorted out. It's just, basically at the moment we're doing a lot of the standard stuff. So I want to just quickly check. On the video. We might not get other owners looking like Gelson. 19k, he is a with these cards. It's easy as anything right now to do.
What I thought would be
It's anything right now to make coins. But if you're new around here, make sure you... It's a bit annoying that you can't see my face on that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to record the whole thing again. What do you mean, Dave? Like, come on. Those are looking for PS5. CX buy quite a bit of money. From what I know, CX do. It would need a daily SBC that requires like Serie A players for him to rise that much. No, Martin, what are you asking for me to hand feed you, mate? And I'm not doing that. You need to go and check the prices of them. I'm sorry, Mom. Website subscribers. This area tonight is your friend, alright? Silver Flips Xbox and PlayStation. We'll be updating them tonight. I didn't update them yesterday. They didn't really need much of an update. Your max buying prices will all be here tonight, okay? So everything that you need will all be there. So it'll be updated for you in a bit, and that'll give you the prices you need, basically. So absolutely everything there. If you want to make, like, you will make hundreds of thousands of coins if you do it. I'm sorry, Mum. Josh, how are you, mate? Welcome him. There's something about Kamada that I really like as a buy-in. Kamada. Daichi Kamada. I'm sorry. $12K, like, are you mad? Are you mad? There's nothing. When to sell for birthday cards, got Swires and Act. Most cards are tending to rise a couple of days out of packs. But your pings, it's just got to be like your evening videos live, isn't it? Ain't been anything too extreme. Like, didn't mean to put that on him. Gonna be a party bag tonight, I'm hopeful. Or like a guaranteed team 1, that would be good. Like something like a guaranteed team 1 would be 1. Like, I'd be happy with that. We'd all be happy with that. Team of the week. Because I don't think it's in the code yet. From what I know, it's not in the code yet. I love, to be fair, Curry. That is a dub. That is a dub. So he's active. You've all been active. From what I've seen so far, everyone's been pretty active. Prime Icon Website, I love that. I love that. Although I've heard he's absolutely terrible this year. R9 in general is meant to be very, very bad this year. Pele's meant to be miles better. But it's R9. R9's R9, so... Yeah, to be fair, like, you should probably ignore me when it comes to me saying don't do it, because everyone does it. There's a 3 months in a week, it'll come off. It will come off. Just got to be patient. So shadows are up high right now. So shadows have boomed. Remember this when it comes to investing in consumables. So shadows is probably not worth doing it on, but hunters could be worth. Pat Prime Madonna using your nigga theme of fit. Daniel, I love that. Who did it in my videos? I'm doing it myself, mate. Doing it myself. Because all that money goes back into my club. Into the club that I bought. Chemistry style. Shadow. Just want to see if we get any bites on these. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Because I know the Gulfs and Martins will sell. They'll eventually sell. Because people do lazy buy them. I appreciate it, John. I might need someone to do the football edits, the match edits. There's a good chance I need that to be sorted out. I'll confirm that sooner rather than later, but yeah, there's a good chance that I'll need someone to be doing those. Syria. It's just the problem with Syria, there's nothing good in it this year. You got Ebra. You got Vlahovic. But outside of that, it's quite a bang average league this year. Like, it needs some love. It really needs some love. Because I love this Mkhitaryan card. But there's no one to really link him to unless you link him up with icons. And do I think he's good enough to warrant just being linked up with icons? Arguably not. It's been, I think this week's been horrendous. I think football has been an absolute stinker from start to finish so far. Yeah, just what's happened to? See you later, Greg. Like, I don't get why they've just absolutely left the Serie A to be meh. Like, I think for me, I might pump for the primal mid pick tonight. I might do this tonight on stream. The middle primal pick. I think we will do that tonight. See what we get from that. Because I was debating that on the Prime Icon pack. But I think a mid/prime pick is decent. My brother did it yesterday though. He got a pick of mid best we already had. Mid Figo. And Prime Suka. He was not happy. Yeah, it counts fine. You can't go wrong. As long as you bought the right prices, you're fine. Like, if you look at these SBCs, right, for this week. Meh. 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 It's all meh. There's nothing good at all. I've done the Prime icon a few times. I've got Yashin and I've got Ferdinand. I was really happy with them, to be fair. Like, I was happy to get these two for certain. But I think I might try to pick. I might try to pick and see what we get. I still think Timber was very meh. That's the problem. I still think Timber was really meh. Can't buy the players to send into them. What, for the... If you're talking about buying the Prime and whatnot, do it easily through that. You can do it via the SBC. Isn't that letting us copy paste the League SBC card? Yeah, it's exactly that. It's bang average. Like, when you look at it, it's bang average. The content this week in general has just been nowhere near good enough. Like, I'm putting together a team that I can use for now. Because everything's sort of seen a little dip. So I'm putting together a team that I can use for now. We don't try Sorigi. Properly from start. This is still one of the best box-to-box in the game. This card's still unbelievable. This card has potential to be unreal. If they keep going. It is lazy. It's lazy. Lewis, that's perfectly fine, mate. Type original. Save images. Miss not having R1 on the next part. He's still unbelievable. He's still an absolute beast of a card. Because I was sitting there thinking, what do I do at the moment? And I was like, do you know what? There's so much easy stuff that I could do to do this team properly and just have fun for now. While I'm waiting to see what this game is bringing out. I said Timber I don't mind. I don't mind it as an SBC, I just don't think it's a great SBC. But I don't mind it as an SBC, like it's an okay SBC. But is it a great SBC? It's an SBC you look at and go, yeah, that's a FUT birthday SBC. To me, not one card has been like that. There's been no absolute slamming SBC that's like, yes, what a card. Yeah, I mean, Daniel, that's always a good shout because you stack up packs easily. Yeah, Damian I always leave on the bench. I use Mkhitaryan, I really like the feel of him, but I didn't think he was great. But something like that for now is probably what I'm thinking. Manovsky is good to do for fodder, yeah. 100% do Manovsky for fodder. It's easy fodder. It's a no-brainer. Because the reason why people go, oh yeah, but he costs more than whatever the fodder is, but most of us have got untradeable fodder. Most of us got untradeable stuff for 82 rated, like, relatively easy. You've got old Gossens. It was such a premature immaculate. I like that. I like that a lot. Hello, Todd. How are we, sir? Good morning. Hope you are well. Untradeable. Untradeable. Well, yeah, that's the point. Like, if you've got the untradeable fodder sitting there, you may as well utilise it and get a high-rated card. I feel good, mate. How are you, bro? Welcome in. We're just getting back into the swing again of doing the morning streams. I've missed doing them, but I've just been so busy. Obviously, I lost Yellen as the editor, so that's not been ideal. And yeah, so I've had to sort out a lot of stuff very quickly. Pretty sure that's... Oh no, we've still got more we can bring it down by. So that can stay there, but... Bang on. Perfect. Yeah, Alfred, we'll not be streaming on here. Basically, my editor, I lost my editor. My brother has got his new job. So he went and got that, so I've had to focus on getting this sorted out. Obviously, I bought a football club, which has been very busy. So we've been getting everything. Oh, that cockpit looks good. That cockpit looks very good. Yeah, so I've been... Yeah, but I'm just sorting that stuff out, basically. It's been non-stop at the moment. Non-stop. Cockpit looks unbelievable. He looks fantastic. If you're running an Eredivisie team, which quite a few people this year are doing, because of Gravenberch and Timber now, a lot of people are running these players. I appreciate it, Dave. To be fair, we've been used to getting like 100 people in the mornings. It's just getting back into the swing of it. AZ20 says, link for man of the match. Going, oh, come on. I mean, Martin, if it's leaked and you want to go for it, then go for it. I don't pre-invest for marquee matchups because if everyone does it, and sometimes it holds it down massively, sometimes you make brilliant profit out of it. Genuinely, sometimes you can do really well out of it. I'd rather buy from it, personally. About right there. Yeah, I think that's about right. League One. No, I honestly, yeah, 100%. As that's why I have to do it when I get ready. You have to remember though as well. The bills have got to get paid, so at times you've got to be like, well, I've got to push myself through today because you've got to pay your bills. But it's, yeah, at the moment it's okay. Like it's not too bad. It's just doing what we can to get through. Part of it as well though for me is it gets me going for my day as well. Let's remember for me, part of this is also my day gets going too. I think we'll leave. I think we'll go for that on those. They've bounced a little bit since the other day. Gallagher. I looked at taking Gallagher, but I just think there are so many box-to-box midfielders on the game. Gallagher's just another one of them. Like some of this stuff is just sitting here. You guys could be making a lot of coins at the moment if you guys were actually like hard looking at this. Demirovic. I think we're good on that price there. Any guess when they start dropping moments icons, SBC? Honestly, no idea, mate. I reckon sooner rather than later. My guess would be sooner rather than later. I can't see them continuing to hold on too long because I think people will start getting a bit annoyed. I think people have been a bit frustrated with the content this week in general. I think we're good. Alright, the UK Eurovision song's been released. I'm excited to listen to it after stream. So guys, one who sort of Palace the Glory squad. Oh yeah, Captain Fire, I forget you're Palace, didn't you? So the La Liga Santander, right? It's a really, really, really good league to invest in for marquee matchups, but it's probably one of the worst leagues to flip. Like it's probably one of the worst leagues to flip because the gaps between the flip and stuff isn't that great. Whereas the Bundesliga, for example, you're getting stuff listed at discount price. I love Eurovision. The reason why I like us bothering with Eurovision is there are parts of it that are just it's a lot of people like coming together. Like last year, for example, when we got like no points and they just sprayed beer everywhere. Just sprayed beer absolutely everywhere. And everyone just celebrated and laughed and it was like, that's so British. Like it was like, fuck all of you. Wait, we got Decker's coming tonight. Mate, is there a Declan Rice SBC coming tonight? If we get a Deckers, I will cry. If we get a Deckers, mate, he's going in the team. If we get Deckers, he's going in the team. That link to Kane. Mate, if Deckers is happening, mate, honestly, you don't understand. That card will go straight into my team. I love that guy so much. Deckers straight in. Out goes Vieira. See you later, mate. Deckers in. I will be buzzing. I will genuinely be buzzing. If Deckers comes tonight, I will be buzzing. That box-to-box midfielder goes straight in the team. As long as he's got 80-something pace, we're good. Big deck. Big Deckers. This needs skill moves to rise, probably, yeah. I need to get the finger for Varane. Dogs losing their minds as usual. Give me a second. Let me get my breakfast anyway. Give me 2 seconds. What are you doing? We missed the dogs. No, I don't. I don't miss the doggos. Yeah, moment 2 was coming. That was leaked yesterday, I think. You don't want a sausage dog, he's a dick. Genuinely, Monty's an arsehole. He hates me with passion. In the morning, he'll come and cuddle with me. And he's lovely with me. And then from about midday, hates me. All the time. No idea why. Right. I got time to bring the dogs in there, not a chance. And free Harrison, never. Never. Harrison's pretty well looked after. He's pretty spoiled. I want to go in on Gelson Martins. I really want to go in on Gelson Martins. But I'm already undersigned enough as it is. I love Daxons. Like, I love Daxons. Because they're so stubborn and whatnot. But Monty is the next level. I see like the football the other night, he didn't enjoy it. He didn't enjoy it too much. He's still going to be recovering from it now. Two secs. Decker's team make Kevin, mate. Decker's joining my team. 100. Listen, if Decker's is tonight, I will cry. I'll be so excited. And 84 plus is likely. Mate, today could be a good day. Today could be a day of Declan Rice going into our teams and our team of the week being sold. Today it could be that day. Banana chips. So banging. Messi was awful yesterday. Even Messi carry, he was terrible yesterday. Messi was awful yesterday. The whole team were. Completely collapsed. By the end of that game, Messi just stopped running. Did what he always does. Just bottles at the end. No fight, no heart. Mate, if we get Decker tonight, honestly. Imagine Rainbow flicking and like, I will learn every skill in this game just to turn Deckers into Messi and Neymar, honestly. We'll do this tonight on stream. So tonight on stream, we'll do the middle prime icon pick. We'll do Declan Rice if we can. If he comes out, basically. And we'll do Silvervine, I think. Surely Muller as an 84 rated team is still cheaper. 84 rated team for Muller is still... That's good. I feel like that's good. Mbappe outshone everyone on that pitch yesterday, other than Benzema, obviously. How likely is the 84 plus pick? It happens every single promo. Todd, if you come to London, we'll come and meet you. If you come to London, we will have to meet up. I'll get tickets to the game as well, probably. Invincible. Nobody can bring me down. I'm tempted to do this this Müller. It feels like that's good value. I could be talking shit here, but do you guys think that's good? Surely that's good value. Or am I talking nonsense here? It feels like you should really do that for the 91 rated card. Because you get lots of duplicate fodder anyway, didn't you? Probably gonna need an 85, but we'll check. I shouldn't be overrated. 83. I should be bang on rating there. Maybe 1 can come down, but that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. You just get these cards all the time, didn't you? Yeah, I'm gonna do him now. I didn't realise he was only an 84. Gonna hit the Etihad as well. It's an amazing ground, just know the atmosphere. Yeah, he's fodder for me. It doesn't even be fodder, but I thought he was an 86. For some reason, in my head, I had that he was an 86 rated. The empty had. I'm saying nothing before people get angry at me. For some reason, I thought he was an 86 rated squad. Yeah, so I think definitely tonight we'll do the mid and prime icon pick, and then aim to do Deckers. I'm like, depending on the time I got today, is it worth me doing, is it worth getting some picks done for tonight as well? Depends on what time I've got today. I am quite low on time. That's the problem. I've got to get the video edited, uploaded, a collectible video edited, uploaded. I did get all of them done before Sean gets home. Jesus Christ. Roman Abramovich has been sanctioned, which means that Chelsea can only operate under special licence. They can't sell any more tickets. Only season ticket holders can go to the games. Someone said explain in football terms, and someone said they're stuck with Lukaku, but only season ticket holders will be booing him now. Booch in the prime Michael Pat last night. Dub, yeah, massive dub. He's amazing. But if Booch would get him to my team. I'd have him in my team over Eusebio. 100%. Stitch your shoulders. Yeah, what was... Yeah, what? Why were you in hospital, Dave? I feel like if I'm gonna do the... I don't know why this stuff is still sitting there chilling. Like, it's really annoying me. Just go. I don't care about you anymore. If I'm going to do the Declan Rice and the icon later on, surely it makes sense for me to do some picks today. Chelsea could get put in long lead and still win the Prem before us. United. You're going to trigger quite a few people in here with that. I can guarantee you, friend. How you doing, Corey? You good? It means that Rudiger, Azpilicueta and Christensen cannot have their contracts renewed in the summer. See, that's that. I don't know if I agree with that, man. Because you're punishing the fans. I don't know how much I agree with this. Like, I think freeze his assets by all means, but allow the takeover to go through. You got Ronaldinho. Well, I mean, that's that. What was it? Middle prime, Nick. Although I don't rate Ronaldinho in this game. That's the problem. I don't rate him. I'll be doing him tonight for certain. Corey's the start of war. Corey is the start of the war. Yeah, to me, I don't know if I like that. I've got to be honest. I don't know if I like that. There's something about that I just think is maybe a little bit morally wrong in terms of, yes, Abramovich is an absolute bellend. We all know that. But the fans are the ones being punished here. And is it right that a club as a whole, because the club didn't think, oh, do you know what? Let's get taken over by a billionaire who does whatever it is. Like, I don't know if we as fans should be overly happy about the government interfering to that level. To me, that's a dangerous precedent to set. What's your opinions on it? Prime, love that. GG's, Nick. What's your guys' opinion on it? I worry about getting involved to that level personally. Can you get attackers and icon pack? That's what I need. I had a defender. I've had a goalkeeper. I've had a centre back. I need attackers. That's what I want. Someone like a Butcher I'd be buzzing with because that card is unbelievable this year. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, I've already got. I'm always certain I've already got Hannah. I think it makes sense to me to put together picks if all this content's coming tonight that I want to do. Hopefully I've got too many duplicates here. That's not too bad. 4 could be worse. Sula Sula. This song's about Nicholas Sula. Sula Sula. Nicholas Sula 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 Sula. The thing is, the reason why it won't happen to Saudi Arabia is we prop up that regime massively because they buy a lot of arms out of us. The only way Saudi Arabia get on our bad side is if they started doing what Russia have done in Ukraine. And that's part of the problem. Had to replace Griezmann. He's like Butcher's meant to be like one of the best strikers this year by a mile. Apparently he glides. He's meant to be. I've used him for like 3 or 4 games and I loved him. But people that have had him for ages just like they wouldn't swap him out for anything. Like I've used him for like 3 or 4 games and I thought it was unbelievable. Do 3 group picks as a group each time. What do you mean? Sula Sula Sula. It's really good for 13k, love that. We might get, if we keep flicking through, we might get some different cards we haven't already bought. Decore. There's got to be a way of getting around it. I just don't know if I like the restriction on the club that much. I don't. Listen, I'm not Chelsea's biggest fan. I never will be, right? But I don't know if I like the restriction on the club in terms of they can't operate. Why should Chelsea be punished because their owner's a bit of a bellend? Well, I say a bit of a bellend, a very big bellend. It's not Chelsea or Chelsea fans' fault. Don't get me wrong. Chelsea are going to find it very difficult to get sympathy from very many people because a lot of people just don't like Chelsea. But I think you've got to look at it objectively and think, actually, is it right that Chelsea have been told you cannot operate now as a club? And I just don't know if I think that's right. What two strikers go without? Flashback Benzema, Butra, Drogba, Showdown, Origi, played him up Ben Yedder, Flashback Griezmann, Stars Vlahovic. Butra for certain. Not Flashback Benzema anymore, not Drogba. I go Butra and then one of, sorry. So Butra and then one of Origi, Yedder or Griezmann. I love Yedder because he'd be 5-star weak foot. But I've not used Griezmann, but I've heard from everyone that he is sensational. Did the Serie A guy for about 6k? Well, Malinowski. Griezmann, Butra, there you go. I don't necessarily think that's a bad shout. Do you know what I'm going to do just for now? Because I'm going to get rid of those cards out of the way. Probably Butra and Griezmann for you too. I think that makes sense. All I want now is Deckers. If we don't get Declan Rice tonight, know that I'm flipping my desk. And if he's not good either, I'll be flipping my desk too. He better be good. Like, infinitely usable. Grease is sensational. I will massively regret not doing him. He's gone now, isn't he? Did I do an Alma one already? I don't feel like I did. I don't think I've done Podence. I swear that Donny is actually quite expensive now because he's out of packs. Done a Decore already. Haven't done Neves. Haven't done the Sanchez. The things I do for you guys, for content, the things I do. Region. I knew you wouldn't be there. But someone said to me the other day, they said to me, what's, like, I see you open up loads of this and loads of that way, but what's the point in subscribing to the site? And I say, weekly, you guys see me open up hundreds of packs, buy who I want to buy, do what I want to do in this game. It's because of the site. Football clubs cease to become owned by the fans when we sold our souls for OSD pockets to fund our... I mean, but there are clubs who have owners who put money into the club that aren't actual bellends. And that's the thing that I think sometimes we do look beyond. Because you've got to think, the likes of Leicester, owned by a really good family that care about the club, even down to a degree of Southampton. It's not perfect down there, but it's not bad. I'd like to think of myself in the long term, as we build up Ripley and whatnot, that we do everything in the right way as a club. We as a club develop players, we do whatever we've got to do. Like the end goal, there's no point in me bullshitting. The end goal for Ripley is for us to be as hard on the non-league period as possible. And if you really wanted to really push it up into the Football League, I mean, it's probably never going to happen, but you can aspire to. But there are owners out there for big clubs that do care about their fans, the players, and they have that mentality. They do it because they love football. Palace have owners that are great, but aren't Palace's owners fan-owned though? Aren't they pretty much fan-owned? I know they've got the Americans that have come in, but they still gave the fans like a say on the ball, didn't they? Yeah, my brother's got the Ansu Fati card. It looks unbelievable. I'll give you a trial for your club. If you're half decent, then we'll try anyone. You've got to be good to play though. Mela. Oh, ESR, fantastic. I loved ESR when I used him. I loved him when I used him. I mean, yeah, also, I'm not got that sort of financial firepower to ever do anything like that. Like, I'm buying a small non-league club or whatever, and I'm funding a small non-league club. That's what we're doing. But I just, there is an aspect of it that I like. Right now, there's stuff going on at the club, and I want a decision made quite soon, but I'm backing myself up at the moment to allow people to breathe or whatever, for them to make a decision, and then I base what I do based upon that. Like, I let the club do what it's got to do and try not to come in and bombard with my opinions too quickly. I think most of these cards here I've already got. Kako's Beast, yeah, apparently his prime's unbelievable. His prime was great value. But yeah, I was using my team in Elite yesterday. There's something about my team I just did not like. And I was like, do you know what? If I'm not enjoying it, sell it, perhaps have a bit of fun, and then build another team. And that's part of why I trade, so I can just do what I want, basically. Got Odegaard 2, not as good as ESR, but decent. I've heard Odegaard's great. The people that love those sort of cards, though, someone like Odegaard, is because they do skill moves, and I'm not a massive skill move player. I also think skill moves are a little less relevant this year. Like, I find them a lot easier to deal with skill movers. They're still my kryptonite. But I find them a lot easier to deal with them than I have in other years. Why am I buying these? 2 picks for tonight's stream. Welcome in, mate. How you doing? This is picks for tonight. Because we've got some good content coming tonight and I want to be able to do all of it, basically. No, it is true, Waz. It is true completely. And I think at the higher end especially, football isn't about profit. It's also not about loss. It's about breaking even. Your football club should run on the basis that it breaks even. So at Ripley, we want to run on the model that we break even every season. We leave a little bit of money in the bank account. But the money, we should be spending money to improve the team. At the club. We should be spending money to improve our team. I don't think Xavi's a CDM, Tom. I don't think Xavi's a CDM. But that's my opinion on football in that sense, is that as a club we should be looking to break even every year and have a little bit left over that we can put into the club's coffers to keep us safe. But if we're not spending the money in the right way, we're not developing the club. That's my standard standpoint on it. We have to be spending, because otherwise you're not improving it. Alon, I didn't leak it. Apparently it was Sheriff, but we're getting Declan Rice tonight, and we're getting the 84 plus pick tonight. I've already got it along there, don't I? I didn't use that one last time. So make a profit, what do you do? So it goes back into the club. So let's say we make, I don't know, a season £1,000. That's £1,000 that can go on new equipment, facilities, whatever, for the youth teams. Developing the youth teams, whatever, or buying a new camera for us to watch back the games, or into the fund for stadium improvements, floodlights and stuff like that. That to me is what we should be doing as a club. We shouldn't be At our level, that money should be going into the club to develop everything that we want to develop. I'm hoping that makes sense. You always want to leave a little bit of backup money in there. So that if the worst happens, you've got something to fund it with. I haven't really got a team at the moment, Dean. This is my team at the moment. We're running that at the moment, but that's just my team for now. So my aim is, let's say we make a profit, right? At Ripley, if we make a profit, or we're making money, we've got money going up on the account, then we should be saying, okay, cool, what do we do with this surplus? This surplus of funds we have here, how do we improve the club? That's where I stand, because I think that you don't improve a club unless you're spending money on the things that are important. And it's not a case of spending money for spending money's sake. It's a case of, what do we need? If the youth team has said, right, we need these equipment we haven't got yet, okay, well, let's sort the youth team. Let's get them sorted. Let's get them looking good. But like I say, at the moment at the club, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and I'll be entirely happy. Some of it I'm really unhappy about, and I'm really not happy about. And it's not what I would accept to have at the club. And if the decision isn't made that I think is correct, then I will gladly walk away. There's my... I have principles as to how a club should be run and what should be done at a club. And if they're not met in the right way, then I can't justify it. A club has to be merit. It has to be competition for places. It has to be development. It has to be a style of play. There's so much that goes into it to make a successful club, especially at our level. If you get it right at our level, you rock it up the leagues very, very quickly. Apparently Sheriff did. Listen, don't get it wrong though. Remember, Sheriff isn't the be-all and end-all. Sheriff talks a lot of crap sometimes as well. He's fine. I had 2-star week for something. What, Declan? Chelsea might lose 3 defenders. I know, Kai. I saw it. They can't renew the contracts of Rudiger, Azpilicueta, and those sort of players. I've seen that on the old news because of Abramovich. The concerning thing for Chelsea is if someone then goes and pinches them. You like the 84 plus. Oh, okay, fair. I thought you were saying Sheriff said it. I mean, it is still something that tends to happen with EA other way. Yeah, the trends, exactly. Dan predicts every week and gets it right every single week. As P and Foster to hashtag next year. Imagine. Eventually they will. Because he's got shares in it, doesn't he, As P? He's got shares in hashtag. Yeah, I was buzzing, Todd. I was buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. It's mad. Commander to the 18k is a buy, mate. Honestly, it's a buy. You can't go wrong at 18k. Am I going Wembley? I will be going Wembley if my immune system's strong enough. I can only go if my immune system's strong enough, and I've got to stay away from people. If my immune system is strong enough, I'll go, but it's unlikely, I'd say. I'll not be able to go to too many games. The difference with Wembley is it's very much open air. It's a lot bigger, whereas the Sutton's ground is tight AF. It's also a Sunday game. If it was a Saturday game and Ripley playing, then no, because Ripley always comes first. Like, Ripley always comes first, no matter what happens. I don't know if I've got an Alito, but we'll buy one anyway. But Tolo, I don't think I have. And Dai, I don't think I have. Do because there's alright. Doku, 16k, is that good? Check the price of, for the prices for his rating, dude. That silver's a good buy. That silver would be worth like a K. Yeah, Kai, it's exactly that. The longer it goes on for, the more damaging it could possibly be. Like, we're talking a lot of damage could be done to Chelsea at this point. Right, so we don't care about that. For those of you that are saying, like, looking at it thinking, you could do this a lot cheaper, I can. But the way life gets pressed in terms of time for me, it means if I did it cheaper, you guys would be waiting until next week. I just bought the Kyoto, it's annoying. You'd be waiting until next week for me to get everything done for tonight. So I've got to spend more coins on it. But if we get a Declan Rice that's reusable end game, I don't care. Because I can just do him tonight and I'll save myself coins on a box-to-box for a defensive midfielder. Like, everyone that knows me knows how much I love Declan. Like, I love Declan Rice. He's so good. I know, what I don't think about the top 4 is, it's like no one wants to get top 4. It's like no one wants to get top 4 and they go this massive, massive run and then they flop again. It's like, oh no, 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 we don't want the top 4, let's drop back down to 5th or 6th again. Imagine, Todd. Listen, there might be some bad news for that Ripley coming if things don't go the way that I want to go next day or two. I have to stand by my guns. I have to stand by who I am as a person and what I expect from my club as a club. I'm a very principled person, as you guys know by now. If I'm not happy about something, I make it clear that I'm not happy about it, and if I don't think the right things are being done, then I don't lie and pretend to turn the other cheek. Versus Moto Beckham, Jesus, he looks unbelievable. His passing looks ridiculous. He looks like a box-to-box midfielder that's got like ridiculous passing. So you getting in behind him is going to be next to impossible. Because he's just going to keep getting the ball and pinging it, just keep pushing you back. I've noticed that if you play someone decent passing, getting in behind is almost impossible. Because their guy will just pick the ball up and just ping it forward constantly. And your breaking is next to impossible because of it. Anyone that watches Eurovision, this song reminds me of Hatchet Min Singler by the Icelandic lot. Can't remember, was it Hatari? Can't remember the name. I think it was Hatari. Good, I don't know if I bought you already. Delena did. Pedro Mendes didn't buy you. Did I buy Medina? I feel like I did, but I could be wrong. Moment Zephyr, he looks unbelievable. There's so many of these moments cards that I want, but I'm holding off at the moment, just in case we get like they see a drop. I'm not ready to buy them until we know they're going to hold price a bit better. Yeah, the thing is that that's true. Beckham's now just getting a reflection about how good he actually was as a player. Like, as a player, he was unbelievable. It's weird to think that possibly Chelsea's next decade will be decided by effectively Putin. I mean, it's not an overreaction or overstatement. It's very true. There's also, even if the situation happens as it is, the longer term ramifications of it. Because given the assets back and whatnot, how do you give those assets back? In what way do you give them back? Do you give them back straight away? Do you wait a bit of time? Like, there's way more to it than just, okay, well, he ends the war, the assets go back and whatnot. Because people are going to want to make sure that the war doesn't start up again as soon as the assets are released. So they're holding for another 2 years, 3 years. Like, there's far more to it. Who's the best English player of all time? There's a lot. I'll be blunt. I don't think English players have had the recognition they deserve. I'd go with Rooney being up there. Bobby Moore's probably the one though. Obviously way before my era, but I've watched videos of him, and he's like a ball-playing midfielder in defence. Unbelievable, genuinely. Company gets an icon. Well, he should do, but people, to me, he's probably one of the best centre-backs in Premier League history, but a lot of people don't even put him in their top 5, and I'm like, his name doesn't get the respect it deserves. I mean, the thing is, in this situation, as Roman's Warrior's not losing is all well and good, but over here, with the strength of feeling with what's going on, I think this could be the one too far for them. We've had amazing footballers. I think English footballers for years have been underappreciated. Just for people that like England. You only have to look at the World Cup, the Euros, to see how much half of Europe didn't want England to win that Euros. Yeah, he'd be the first Belgian icon, yeah. Both underrated. Carvalho was unbelievable. Carvalho's one of my favourite defenders of all time. Again, he's another player that looks like a ball-playing midfielder in defence. The Chelsea thing, I do think something will get sorted with Chelsea. I don't think they're just going to let Chelsea basically peter out. I think something will happen to allow a sale or something. I think that could be successfully argued in court. I don't think you could argue to get it back, but you could successfully argue that they need to let them be sold. I think you'd find that okay to argue. Mr. Ronaldo twice. I mean, we've been blessed though, man. Think about the years we've had. There's never been anything like this, in my opinion, in terms of the level and quality. We've all been blessed to have experienced it. Like, I feel blessed that we've been able to experience this in my lifetime, the two of them. I'll always maintain for me that Ronaldo's the GOAT. That will never change for me. But I can appreciate both of them. It's a Nosa club. But it always had to come to an end at some point. England, Gallagher, Phillips, Rice, Foden. Gallagher I want to see more of. I think he's done well this season, but he's not been anywhere near consistent enough for me for people to be talking about him as highly as they are. I think he needs to be more consistent. He looks very good. Foden looks fantastic. Grealish, something about Grealish, he just scares defenders. He just scares them. This wouldn't surprise me with Chelsea. If you guys remember that period that Chelsea went through where they really struggled to do anything because they were like in a proper like transition period. It's just. I think with the Messi Ronaldo debate, it's just an opinion on what type of style of football you like. That's all it is. For me, I'd prefer Ronaldo, that explosiveness, that long-term aspiration to be perfect, basically, is what I love. But other people prefer Messi because he's more technically gifted on the ball. That's what it's ever been with the two of them. That's the debate. That's how you can simplify that debate, really. It's the style of football and which style you prefer. He's proposing his work. Yeah, but he's young, isn't he? He's young. Palace was one of the best things to happen to him. It was a great idea. Great loan move for both parties. That worked out brilliantly. Oh, another one of the same cards, man. What the hell am I doing? But yeah, the loan move for Gallagher's worked out brilliantly, both sides. I like Vieira as well. Vieira has a style of football and playing a certain way, and I like it. I do really, really like it. And it's good to see black managers, ideally we see more Asian managers in the game being given a chance. It's good to see that. We need that. The game needs diversity. These youngsters need role models to look up to. Tomori needs chance after how good he's been. Wait, wasn't Tomori a permanent signing? I feel like Tomori's a permanent signing. I could be wrong on that. I could well be wrong on that. It's just a really good style of football. Atao in the summer. Atao would be a really good signing. He'd be a really good signing. I think Chelsea need Crystal Palace need an out-and-out goal scorer for this level. Like an out-and-out goal scorer. Yeah, I thought Tomori was permanent. I think that was an error from Chelsea personally. Well, it's definitely an error now when you look at it. I want to see Edouard play more, yeah, but he started off really, really well and then he just sort of filtered it out a little bit. Yeah, but for me, they're very, very good players, but they're not. They don't. It doesn't seem like they're building pictures for tonight, Hakeem. I just don't think they're out-and-out goal scorers. I meant when you start thinking, oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, okay. Oh, I wouldn't be against that at all. wouldn't be against that at all. Jonathan David, I don't think is the signing that everyone thinks it is from Lille. He's unbelievably inconsistent. Like, he's so inconsistent. I don't think that's the signing that people think it is. When's the World Cup? November, isn't it? Does it start November? I think it's November. James Ward-Prowse for Arsenal is an iffy one because I don't think that's the sort of player that they need. I think they need a really big ball one in the midfield. Let's be by someone like Raspadori and Mitrovic. Mitro, I wouldn't. If I was a Palace fan, I wouldn't want him anywhere near the club. He's shown that he's great in the Championship, but not in the Premier League. Palace are no longer a team. I think that buys players like that. They're pretty established Premier League now. Like, to me, Palace are no longer that team that needs to think about, oh, there's some players on the way up. There are people that will want to go to Palace now. I think Palace will be underselling themselves if they go for those sort of players. You could buy high-rated common golds, yeah, but I wouldn't go out and buy loads of random cards. There's no need to do that. You can do the grinding. The only reason why I'm not doing the grinding is because if I want content for tonight, I'd be here all day. That's why I've just gone ahead and bought everyone. If you guys want picks tonight, I've got to sit there. Marlon's a really nice shout. Marlon's a really nice shout for Palace. Someone like that is a very good shout. Because for me, Palace just don't need to think about, oh, let's just get a player in because people won't sign for us. People will sign for Palace now. They're established. Exactly, Camsify. Well, listen, what they said about Sat United, we were going to get relegated. We were going to get relegated, finish bottom of the league. And do whatever. We've got to Wembley, and we're fighting for promotion. A lot of the time it shows what they know. They talk shit. Which was in the Premier Championship first score against Mike Coventry City overrated if you ask me. Just for me, it's a dangerous place to be when we're like. Someone like Mitrovic is someone you sign for Palace because you don't need Mitrovic. You could get someone better. Well, Milivojevic. I like Milivojevic though. He's not very mobile, but he's a sort of player you wouldn't want to lose him. I don't think, because he's so determined, so committed. It's a problem that a lot of teams do. They start doing well, and then suddenly these players are suddenly not good enough for them anymore, and then it usually goes back to bite them on the backside. Love that with passion. Mate, I love him. I love him. It's been sad I've not been able to see so many of the games. It's been frustrating. Like, I've seen so little of the games. Partly because of Ripley and whatnot, but also because of my health. Kuyati's been better. Wasn't he playing centre back a lot of time though? They've been sticking with centre back a lot of time. I'm praying to God that Declan they give us tonight is levels. I really, really want it to be amazing. I know I've got a Politano duplicate over there that I want to try and get out a bit. Who else have I got from La Liga? So we got Ikone, Felipe Anderson. Cool. Should be able to get like 50 for tonight at least. That would be the ideal. So it was Felipe Anderson, Ikone, and we'll throw like Strakosha in for now. This up for race between Arsenal United. They have 8 fixtures in common, very likely that 6 points from 5 other games. Honestly, I don't think you can even come down to that. I think you just got to. I don't think it really matters. Genuinely, I don't think it matters. The way that it's just going to come down to who can put a bit of form together. But I wouldn't want to put a bet on either team because they're both sort of up in the air and they have been all season. Like, would anyone here sit there and go, yeah, do you know what, that team was a shoe-in for top 4? Because I think it'd be impossible to say that. Monsieur. Then the Icon Pack do it tonight on stream, bro. Apparently we've got Declan Rice coming tonight, which I want to do. So I'm putting together picks for tonight. The Icon pick will be done tonight, and hopefully Declan Rice as well. That's the aim. Yeah, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal already put a bet on it. Well, that's what you're going for. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. Arsenal's done really well. They turned it around massively under Arteta. I still don't think he's the man to take them flying, if that makes sense. There's something about him that I just like. I watch him just like, you don't, to me, look like. To me, he just doesn't look like that like Champions League manager. There's something about him I'm just like, no. Declan Rice tonight, yeah, we've got Declan Rice coming tonight. So, Olmo, Boateng, Hasebe, Mangala. They can Palace win the league, you never know, mate. Leicester did it. Yeah, never know. Spurs 5th, West Ham 6th. Mangala was there. Boateng was there. Who's the other one? There's one more. Hasebe, wasn't it? There he is. Hasebe. 1, 2, 3. Got to try and get duplicates like slimed out of it so that we don't end up them behind stuff. So Premier League, Chilwell, Zinchenko, McTominay, Dunk. So we need Marcelo, Longley, Kubo. So I have those guys. It's weird with United, man. The Rangnick decision in the first place, I never really got it. I never got it. I was like, why on earth are you getting someone in as a placeholder in case someone's available in the summer? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Just in case someone's available in the summer that you actually want. Like, it's... To me, it was always a really, really weird one. Yeah, we're fourth in the league. We've got a chance. We've got a chance. It is just a chance, though. Marcelo, Jenny, Vitolo. Do I remember any of the cards that were there? Nolito, I think was one. Domingos Duarte is one. Vitolo, I think, was one. Geno was one. No, not with 15k new gen. You want to flip silvers. Sell silvers, that's how you're going to make profit, mate, bro. Kondogbia, Pizzella, Longier, Lazovic. To be fair, I can just go how I want to do it now. Go there. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Williams kicked it 3 times, got Sterling Lawyer, so he wants to try it to get a good time today. Apparently it is that you get better luck on the app. Everyone swears by it. I've always been a bit like, no, I'm not so sure. I'm going to leave it there though. We've been live for well over 2 hours now. We're back again tonight on Twitch. Tonight we're going to do the picks, the icon pick, and Declan Rice. Hopefully we'll get all that done tonight on Twitch. If you don't know, my Twitch is down below. We're live again in the morning on this, right? Basically, it's just a way to keep up with you guys or whatever. So I'll see you tonight, right? Have a good one, lads, and peace out.